So, hello petrol heads, nitro heads and lipo heads. But a request by some guys tell how I built this monster truck. Okay, so there's gonna be a short video how I built it. Basically, as a base, I took old XTM Mammoth frame. I had a nitro car, but the engine ended his life with poor compression stuff, so engine discarded. Took out some stuff like mountings for the battery compartment, and obviously get rid of all the unnecessary stuff at all. Then I bought chainsaw engine. Where is it? Oh, there's that chainsaw. So at first my plan was to put this one in. I bought it as like running, but it wasn't running. The piston rings was seized, so basically there was no compression at all. I ordered new piston and piston rings, came in a post, put it in, couldn't turn around. It came out the new piston was 2mm longer than the old one, so there's enough room, so I just grind it off, got it working. But there's another problem: how to put a pull start on it or clutch. So it would be better, this engine, because it's smaller without all them plastics and stuff, but I just abandoned that idea, so I chucked that chainsaw in a corner, and no, not in that corner, in that corner, right. And then a new advertisement came up in our Facebook. Some guy sold 1, 2, 3 streamer engines for 30 quid. So I thought, tenner for the engine, why not? So I bought them 3 engines. Hey, stop shouting that loud. Can't hear what I'm saying. Hey, that's better now. So I bought them engines and chose this one because it was more compact with a separate pull start, and from this end, let's turn it round. I took off what's the name? The streamer head. Where is it? Yeah, the bearing and the clutch bell from the streamer head. All this came off. Don't need that. Next challenge was to put the clutch on, but I found on eBay that what's the name? Clutch bell with a holder, designed for 49cc kids quad bikes, and I found that all the measurements perfectly fit on this engine as well, so I bought that one for six quid. Next one, I thought which way to put the engine, that way or that way, and I found, oh, if I put this way it's going to turn the wheels in the right direction. So next stuff what I built was, you can see here, the engine mounting bracket made from steel. Some welding job had to do. can see here. You can't see really, it's buried inside. Right. Once I had engine secured to the frame, next one was to put the drive mechanism. I chose, at first I was thinking to put a little what's the name, where is it? Kind of timing belt. Oh, there they are. So I ordered an AliExpress timing belt with 2 pulleys, 8mm shaft fit. I thought it was going to be perfect, but thanks God I didn't choose this option, because you see how small them ribs on that timing belt is. If the engine power, it would be stripped immediately, so they wouldn't be good. So I chose a little H25 chain, again from a kid's quad bike. So I had to fabricate, you can see from here I think, can you see? I had to fabricate, yeah, I can see actually. I had to fabricate sprocket from that on that end. Oh, the petrol is leaking. It's not good, that. Because I've turned it upside down, that's why. Don't turn it upside down. Right, so I've got chain drive. Had to make tensioner from low friction plastic, little spring here. Also had to make some brackets holding the engine subframe to the back frame, so it won't wobble and won't change alignment between the sprockets. So basically that part was done. Next, I use the same battery compartment and electronics compartment from the XTM, sorry, and also I use the same nitro fuel tank for the petrol, and it works well. In fact, I had to drill a tiny hole in a lid to let some air in when the fuel level drops, otherwise it's creating vacuum and lacking of fuel. After that, I used part of the old HTM mounting brackets to put the throttle servo on. So put the throttle servo here, another brackets holding them together. My original idea was to put the brakes on the front differential, but there's no room for that. So I had to scrap that idea. Where are you going? Basically then I made a roll cage out the aluminium L-shapes, aluminium sheet, all riveted together, holding the 4 screws on the main frame. Fabricated little exhaust. The last bit what I did, because it's so fast, I had to make a brakes, so I cut a little hole here in a clutch holder, clutch bracket, fabricated bracket holding brake servo. Also from that bracket there's a piece of metal holding to the rear suspension part, so it's not wobbly. And as a clutch shoe I used a little piece of MDF, which seems working well, too well. I'm considering to use a little piece of plastic because the brakes are locking, and if they're gonna carry on that way, I think the rear differential gear is gonna go soon. So basically the project came out quite well. So little demonstration how the electrics works. So that's a brake. Brakes working well. Also, turn it down so you can see what I'm doing. You can see here the throttle works. Also, there's two servos for the steering, one on each side, so it's quite heavy. It's need a lot of power to turn the wheels. Also, because on streamer engines, the kill switch is in the handle, so I bought a little push button, and it's fitted well in our spark plug cover. So that's a kill switch. One of the features what I had to make was anti-roll bars. Here, like on a real car. Otherwise, without the anti-roll bars, it tends to flip over on a bend. And now it's the car behaves much better than before with them two anti-roll bars. I put the 3mm bar on the front, which came out a bit so soft. On the back one, later on I put 5mm bar, and this works. That's a dream. Basically that's it. Can't wait for better weather to go out in the fields and bash. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Okay, as an addition to this video, a little demonstration how it works. Let's try to start it. Never been started for about 2 weeks. Enough of the noise. Thank you for watching again.